Do you want to know how to stop pests from eating your brassicas? Well, you're in luck. Inside this box is the answer. Now, this is the raised bed from Quictent. We'll get into that shortly, but there's also something else that is going to prevent the pests from damaging our brassicas, especially early on in the season when those bugs are all over the place looking for these fruit. But I have been cleaning up this whole area. I still got some more to clean because this is where my raspberry bushes have been, and I have piles and piles of raspberry canes that I had to get up, and you know they go and they grow non-stop. So I got to come up with a barrier, and you're going to get to see what I'm coming up with to try to stop them from getting in my raised bed. So we're going to do that first. All right, so let's go ahead and get to it. All right, so to stop the raspberries from coming up, I gotta have a barrier. So this right here is gonna be my first line of defense, the cardboard, but the cardboard is gonna break down. So I know that's not going to be a real big barrier, but I have it, so I'm gonna go ahead and lay it out anyway. And I just smoothed this out as close as I could. Hopefully, I got enough material to make this work. The next thing I got is my landscaping fabric. So I'm gonna go ahead and lay that out over the cardboard, and then make sure I get it all the way down and have it overlapping each other. Now I think I need an even bigger barrier to stop those raspberries from coming in this area. They're still gonna be shooting out over the place, but I don't want them going up in my raised bed. So I'm going to put pavers on top of what I've already put down, and hopefully that will stop them for a long time from coming up in my raised bed. And I don't know if I have enough. I got tired of loading them in my truck from Lowe's, and then so I said, hey, if I need some more, I'll go get some. But let's go ahead and get to it, and then I'll see you soon when it's time for me to put the raised bed on over top of this. All this work just to make sure I have a nice raised bed garden. Hey, I gotta do it. Oh, in this area over here, I was trying to wait it out, but I got some nice watermelons over here. I got 3 of them. They're not ready yet, but I don't know if I'm gonna have time for them to get ready because I need that area to move so I can make sure I got room for all this stuff. All right, so we'll see. Hopefully they'll be ready. All right, so that's what it looks like. I know that I got some gaps like right here. I got some sand in my garage, so in a bag. So I'm gonna go and put that through the cracks. But I think that's it should work right now. We shall see. Let me go ahead and get the raised bed on it. All right, so look at the progress so far. I have the pavers down. I had to go buy some more pavers. And I do have some bags of compost. I know I'm gonna need a lot more than that, but I need to hurry up and get this done because my cool weather crops are looking bad. I wanna show you something right quick. This is what's going to help protect my plants from the pests. It's basically a greenhouse that has netting over it. All right, so when I don't want the pests to get in, all I gotta do is make my little frame, and you'll see it once it's complete. It came in the box with the raised bed, so you can't beat that. So you got protection from weather, protection from the pests. That's what I want to use it for. All right, so let me go ahead and set this up so you can see what it looks like. Hey, so I decided to fill up my raised bed first. I got the frame in place, and over there, once I fill it up, I think it'd be a lot easier to fill up the raised bed first, then connect the rest of the frame. So let me go ahead and pour this out. This is my mushroom compost. This is gonna be my first layer. And then I'm going to use my Black Kow cow manure and lay it down. I may have to go back to the store, but we'll see. Hopefully I don't. But let me get this done and I'll see you shortly. I mean, it is such a nice day to do this. My 2 favorite passions are gardening and fishing. And I was just thinking today, should I start me a fishing channel? I don't know. What do you think? All right, as you can see, I have the frame up. I'm gonna go ahead and get our brassicas in so that we can protect these, so we don't have to worry about the insects getting all over them. I got the protection right here that I'm gonna throw over this once I get started. Next thing I'm gonna do, I'm going to add some fertilizer. So let me go ahead and do that first. And I'm just going to broadcast it all the way out, and then we'll be good to go. I'm using blood meal for my nitrogen. I'm just gonna spread it out, and then I'll mix it up after I get it all out here. Now I don't measure, I just take handfuls and put it out there. Now, if you want to measure, you can do that, that's cool, but I'm just gonna eyeball it. Now if you're new to my channel, I use tomato tone in everything. I don't have to have tomatoes to use this. It works for a lot of different fruits and vegetables. It's real good. Let me go ahead and get that out there. Probably should have had a mask on, but I'll stand up and move my head if the wind blows. So all I'm gonna do is just mix it in the top surface, just like that. Now the fun part. I've been meaning to get these out a long time ago, but I got to get it out when I can. All right, so I normally plant these like a foot apart, so that's what I'm gonna do. But the last one is going to be a couple inches short because the bed is a little shorter than 4 feet wide, just a little bit, by a couple inches, but it's gonna work for me. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take care of this, and then I'll see you when it's time to add the cover, and I'll show you what it looks like when I put my plants in. And once again, this cover is going to protect against those pests that try to eat our food until it gets real cold, because it's not real cold yet. And so that's going to be added protection. And I'll put the link in the description. So if you want to protect your brassicas like I'm doing. All right, look at that. That looks amazing. Now what we're gonna do, give them a little drink of water, get them used to the environment. And then we're gonna go ahead and cover these up so that these bugs don't get at them. Now I think I did a real good job. Woo, I can't wait till these things start growing and making food for us. All right, so let me go ahead and finish up and we'll be on the next step. All right, so we're gonna try to go ahead and put the cover on. All right, so this slides over, just like that. Want to make sure I don't mess up my brassicas, so I'm gonna be very careful, because I don't want to break them. Pull this over and it should slide right into place, just like that. Look at that. All right, let me pull this down. So make sure I come down and get everything down to protect it, and then you got to tie it up just like that. It's a tight fit down at the bottom, which is good, because I don't want anything getting into it. And now for ventilation, all I have to do, and I'll probably leave this overnight, take this up, there we go. I'm about to fall, y'all. And the strings right here, so you can tie this up so it can be well ventilated. Now, if you get a real cold night, but they should be able to handle cold, but when they're real young, then I can put this down and trap some of the heat in. Or any other of your plants that may, when they're young, can't tolerate the cold. If you put them out too early, you can use this to trap all the heat inside. That's something to think about. All right, so look at my protective netting right here. All right, so we got some protection from those pests, and look at my brassicas being protected. Gotta love it. Now I want to show you down here for the fit. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this down a little bit more because I got room to do that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and try to tie this to the pole. But I don't think with this tight fit, I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. And if you want to put something down here like bricks or whatever, I'm gonna see how far I can get it down, or I can tuck it in just like that, and then we'll see. But it looks good. So all I got to do is come on the other side, make sure it's pulled down, and then I'll do the same thing for this side. I did this video because I get a lot of questions in my comments saying, how do you keep your brassicas looking free of pests? And I've always said that I'll wait even longer when it gets real cool, and then when all the pests are done, most of them, then I plant. But if you don't want to do that, and you can use a barrier just like this. Quictent has a lot of these in different sizes, and so I'll leave the link down below so that if you would like to try it, it's right there for you. But I must let you know that these products go quickly, and you can use my discount code so you can have more savings. But this is an awesome way to protect your brassicas and whatever other plants you may decide to start in the springtime early from pests. And there's another bonus that I told you about, that all you have to do when they're getting cool at night or too cold for some of your brassicas or some of your early or small starts, you can close that, and that's going to trap heat inside. So this is just another way that you can use to protect your brassicas so that you can have some great food without all the holes in the brassicas. All right, thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like and share so that everybody can know how to protect their brassicas in the fall time before it gets cold. I'll see you in the next video.